Hello everybody, welcome to my YouTube channel.
Oh my.
But why do you guys do that?
I also don't know.
Hi everybody, welcome
Hey
to
guys,
my
welcome to my channel.
Manuela, why do people do that?
I don't know. I don't think I do it anymore. I used to, and I'm just
You used
like,
to do it.
Yeah, and I'm just like, you.
I
don't know. I don't know.
Welcome my to channel. Oh my god. I'm like Banang. Tuli kuchiwana.
Mr. Mulondo, leave us alone. Excuse me, it's our channel. It's like how you've come to our home and we say you are welcome to my home. Yeah. So it's just like you're welcome.
Oh.
Thanks for coming.
Banange, thank you. Those of you who love us, we see the feedback. Those of you who are haters, in the words of Bad Black, mufanananga sapatu za loji.
Oh my god, that amused me so much. I was like, first of all, those sapatu never look the same. So
they be having some
be like the lefties
as
for
if
the right. Then they then they've written their name. The name of the saloon,
of the lodge.
Of the lodge. They've as if used the protractor to scratch in it. But when the abuse came, I said, hey.
Nae hani omanyinyo lodge. Omanyinyo sapatu za lodge. How do you know lodges? Yeah.
Take me there.
Yeah. You have survived. You are clever, babe. You are clever.
1-0.
You are clever.
1-0.
Listen, man, babe, you know these days I read a lot.
Yes, you do.
Right? Ever since my wife once told me, but Brian, I don't ever want to ask you a question and you don't know.
Yeah,
I said,
it's true.
This relationship is going to be hard.
I like
but
intelligent men.
It improved me a lot.
Intelligent men do something to me.
Yeah.
I have intellectual orgasms plus other
real ones. Yeah.
Who said the intellectual
Fabaleta vibes and inshallah. You need a little bit of an intellectual thing. So I was reading somewhere and men were sharing some of the most uncomfortable things about their relationships. Yeah. And of course this one man was sharing about the in-laws, right? And how going to the in-laws is so uncomfortable. The woman was raised to be with the family. Right? And you know, I could hear him, but I think I've outgrown that part, right?
Have you?
I think I have, honestly. Like my in-laws, some of my in-laws are my friends.
Right.
I work with them.
Right.
You know, they are good people actually. Your people are good. Your people are dope. Yeah. But yeah, your people are dope, Banange.
Has raised
Bambi,
in a good
they're
family.
Cool peeps.
They're
cool
good
peeps.
people.
And the fact that they've tolerated me, no, I'm not easy. But yeah, Bambi,
you know,
your peeps are good. Your peeps are good. Yeah. And they accept me the way.
Shout out to my peeps.
Yeah, they accept me the way I am.
Love you.
But I wanted to ask you, before I tell you what for me it is, for you, what part of our relationship is the most uncomfortable for you? Truthful. It has never been silent. It has been silent like this in this car.
Because I'm just like, should I get the second one and the third one? Kubanga, the first might be a bit difficult. But no, when I thought about the first one, I'm just like, but wait, haven't we overcome that? I think we have. And it probably has just happened this last year of our lives. The most uncomfortable thing about our relationships, Brian, was when we were having conversations about money.
Money?
Yeah.
Oh. I was making them uncomfortable?
Oh, honey.
I was?
You don't like to talk about money.
Why?
I don't know.
Yet I love money.
You love money, and you know I love money, and I think maybe that's where the problem is.
I love money.
Yeah, you're like, this catchy. That way I also love money. But that's what I'm saying. I kind of feel like we got over it. But
we are still working.
I kind of feel it was those things where I just had to let it go. Yeah. Let it go. But Brian,
What was so
every
uncomfortable?
time there is a conversation about money, Mr. Mulondo, there is a way you become. Eh?
How?
It's like as though your words are few. Yet I know, the capacity of your vocal box. Now, yet when we start talking, it's like as
But in terms of what? In terms of what?
It's like maybe when we're talking about, let's say, for example, so we have that thing where so usually at the end of the year, the way I'm saying usually, let me say for my side. So usually I like to lay all the cards on the table at the end of the year. So how much have we saved? Get all the bank accounts, get all bank statements, put them there. Nenga Mr. Mulondo's statements are not reaching the table. Mine are there, and meanwhile he can discuss on my bank statements. And there was a time you told me something like, Auntie, your money we can jazz it. Small amounts.
Are you serious?
Then I started to bring big amounts. Then you know where you relegated me?
Where?
To emergency. So you just put that money in the emergency. I'm like, my money can buy land. Why are you putting it in emergency account?
Honey.
What?
Land where?
What?
Honey, land where?
You've started. Mulondo, you've started. Are you seeing yourself?
Land where?
Are you seeing yourself?
Land where?
Anywhere.
No. Yeah, it can all buy land, but where?
Where?
Yeah, that's the question.
Where? And
That's
how
the
much? And how much? Because are we buying 25 decimals, 50 by 100? What are we doing?
An island. Let's separate these issues. All money can buy land. But where? You know?
Do you don't want it in Kololo?
I'd rather get a boat. By the way, we're going to bring Mommy Deb here. But we'll certainly not put her in our car. Because look at our car. Whoever can help us work on this roof, please do. Or
we need to cut it out.
And then glue it.
She cannot enter in this car.
Yes, Mommy Deb would chase us.
They will laugh at her.
It's all money, but what kind of money? This is what we're going. So if, by the way, you guys, put it in the chat. If you know anybody who can help us fix this roof, we shall. Yeah. So anyway, I stopped talking when it comes to money.
Yeah.
I still haven't understood.
Your conversation.
Understood.
Brian, whenever, especially when we are planning your money, when I'm hoping to be in a conversation where we can plan your money. You bring in so much.
But you know where my money is.
No. That's what you keep saying. I don't know where it is. I don't know where it is.
I feel like
I'm good at spending the one that's available so that you can put more there.
I disclose a few. Because the way you eat the one that is available. But is there a fraud happening on the account? There's a lot of fraud. The banks keep calling me like, Mr. Mulondo, there's a purchase.
There's a purchase.
Can you approve
an
payment?
Online purchase?
Like what? But I'm not outside country. Okay. Yeah. So I think when it comes to money, you know me. You know that I love to save money.
Right.
I love to save money. I don't want these things of, it's my biggest fear. And you don't like saving
money, you just like to see money.
Both, but you have to save to see the money.
Yeah, I get that.
So I because the fear of me not having money makes me, so sometimes when there's a spending thing, spree, I be like,
usually guys, that's in June and December. Brian hates it.
I be like,
because I spend June and December, otherwise those months, Brian.
Because you're buying like huge stuff for the next year or for the rest of the second half of the year. Yeah. I'd be like, what, like if we don't buy this thing, will we die? Of course, for you, because the way your life is set up, you need some of these things. But for me, I'd be like I'm a simple man with a simple profile.
A simple man with a simple profile.
My car, I can put 10K and kuzunga everywhere.
Right.
Yours is different.
Yeah.
So we are set up differently. I
Yes,
am
we are.
nze ondaba wano honey, yenze Kenzo gwe yayimbako practical. Practical. That's me, my girl. That's me, yeah. So that's why I always want to be in a place where I do take care of my family.
Yeah.
That you can use your money for whatever you want, but there should be no excuse for me to not do something when you guys need it, unfortunately.
That's true, Chokai. But I told you transitioned me. My money, I'm no longer using it for what I want. You told me to put it in emergency, Mr. Mulondo. Anyway,
but still.
But it is well.
Yeah. So yours is money.
Yeah.
Okay.
Conversations about
money. Conversations, and we're improving.
Yes, you are.
Yeah.
Oh, I just chow.
That could also be the thing. Yeah, but I think I've let you spend on a couple of things.
No, but you've never had a problem with me spending. It's just that it's like you put certain money for me and you're like, yeah, let us spend that one. We don't discuss the rest.
So I'm like a finance manager in an organization.
That's how you are. You're like, that's the money that is available. Then I say,
sort yourself
honey,
out.
About this money.
I need to see value for money.
Don't talk about that money. You leave that money. It's from Lord.
Okay. I'll improve.
No. I think it's working because I remember there was an expense that I wanted to make, and then you were like, "Do you have the money?" Then when I said yes, then you're like, "Yeah, use that one."
Yeah.
Mr. Mulondo.
If you have the money, I mean, why not? Yeah.
Things are changing in the relationship now.
Practical. Zendi practical. Yeah. So, babe, for me, I thought about one thing, and now this one, up to today, it's still a problem for me.
What's that?
I think conflict resolution makes me so uncomfortable.
Oh yeah.
Because
yeah,
when there's a conflict, naturally Mr. Mulondo will say, Kale, if that's what you've said, let's go. Then I do what? I shall up. My wife, I think this is how you solve conflict. Listen, now you see another conflict is developing. I think you're very expressive. Like when there's something wrong, you're very expressive.
Right.
You like to say exactly what you feel.
Right.
And you're quite good at it. You explain in detail. Honey, don't bring any conflict in this conversation right now. I can see you.
No.
Okay.
I'm listening.
So you do that, and sometimes, just sometimes, you do it so well, and I get even more annoyed. I'll be like, shit, she's right, but I won't allow. If I die, I die. No, okay, Ogeza, Brian, so it's not fair. I'm like, I don't care about being fair. Just leave me alone. So, and for me, I keep quiet. And I just say, you know what? It's okay.
Right.
It's okay. Let's move on. If we don't talk for a couple of days, I'll be like, until we are able to come back and talk about other things. Yeah? And usually I'll apologize. I'll just say, hey, I'm sorry, this happened. It wasn't, the intention. And we move on. But I am not able to articulate what I feel without offending you or without me feeling like I've been bullied into apologizing. I don't know if that makes sense. So it's so uncomfortable for me because I need to learn how to listen, hear you, and say, actually, you're actually right. That should have been done like this, without saying, without getting chinugu. Yes. So babe, it's so uncomfortable. You don't know. You don't know. I'd be like, oh my goodness. Kati omuntu agoyingewa, and yet for you banange. You should hear yourself quarreling. I'd be like, oh my go to her side. Oh my go to her side and say, Brian, you are fake.
That's so funny.
I tell you, you know what's funny, honey? What's sad?
No.
Is that even when you're guilty, you're the one who has made the mistake. There's a way you argue.
And you're like, oh, but she's right.
And you're like, oh, she's right. No, devil, get away from me. She's not right. She's not right.
Get behind me, Satan.
Get behind me, Satan. She's guilty. But there's a way you argue, and my anger is not as much. So I think I need to be in that space where I learn. Yeah, where I learn for us to have like a conflict that is intellectually orgasmic, for lack of a better word. Yeah, please forgive my French. Muting, but that's
how you feel.
That's how I feel. I don't know if I said it
so can
right.
I weigh in on this small conflict?
You guys listen to what I deal with. This is what I do. They are going to make me look bad. Yet I have made sense. That's why we hate Buddha people. Buddha tama.
So my problem every time we have a conflict is that in your mind it's about who's right and who's wrong.
Atandise. Muwulira your preamble for me tembos. Everybody went to Mengo SS Mwandise ne tuyiga.
And yet for me the premise with which I come onto a conflict is fairness. Let's hear each other out. So when you come and you
like in the Bible, reason with one another.
Let's reason with one another. The only problem is that when I come with a let's reason with one another, in your mind, it's a battle. And so when I explain where I came from, even the wrong place, it looks like, oh, she's defending herself, or she's finding her way. And yet for me, I'm coming from the premise of just hear me out. Because I know that I might be wrong, I might be right, but that's not the point here. The point is it's us against that challenge.
Right.
But if we are on the same side,
Manuela, now I look like an idiot. Like it's me who didn't make sense. Yet at first I was making sense. Now I don't make sense. BMP Tamu, this is exactly. But where does this leave the opposition? Go ahead. I hear you.
Now, if we are on the same side, we need to be on the same page. So, let me know where you're at and allow me to tell you where I'm at.
Okay.
So that then we can resolve from there and attack this issue, whatever that issue is. Together. Yeah. For example, Brian, I would like to categorically state on this publicly to the world. Every time we have a conflict, my greatest need is to be heard. I don't need to be right.
Oh.
I just want to be heard. I want to be understood. Then you can correct me.
So that there's no assumption.
There's no assumption.
There's no confusion.
There's no confusion.
Yes.
Just hear me out. And when you hear me out and understand me, even I could be wrong. After you've understood me, then to be able to tell me, okay, I hear you.
I hear where you're coming from.
I hear where you're coming from.
But this is what?
This is the issue with that.
Yes.
Because for me, when I'm listening to someone,
you apply fairness.
For me, it's about fairness. Because that's how I was raised. Like my mom, whenever would have a fight, she would call both of you. You each get time to explain uninterrupted. So you explain
like
yourself.
in the courts.
After you finished uninterrupted, you also explain yourself. After you finished uninterrupted, then you now look at the issue on its own. Because the truth is, you cannot come towards the same issue. You cannot face the same issue exactly the same because you're different.
Yeah,
we are different on the premise of sex. We are different on the premise of experiences. We are different on the premise of upbringing. We are very different. So if we are going to come to attack a particular issue, we need to bring both of our experiences, upbringing, viewpoints.
And be able to appreciate them.
Be able to appreciate both of them, then find a way for you to both move forward.
Yeah.
But when I come and we're having a conflict and it looks like we are fighting each other, the whole time I'm just like, but the goddamn conflict is there.
It's laughing.
Why are me and you the ones fighting?
Yeah.
Can we just be on the, understand me, I understand you. But every time I show someone that I've understood, I even ask questions. But when you're fighting, don't I even ask questions?
Manuela, stop it.
I ask questions because I want to understand where you are coming from. Now me, when I start talking, Manuela, stop defending yourself. And in my mind, I'm just like, no, ask me.
Oh, you're feigning ignorance.
Yeah, ask me. Ask me what I thought, why I thought like that, why it seemed important to me, why. Then let's correct each other.
Yeah.
Then let's go and attack the issue.
Yeah.
But, so Miss Mulondos, I just seek to be heard and understood. I don't have to be correct.
Anti-Mungolida. So at the end of the argument, I'd be like, what did I report? At the end of it, I'd be like, what was the issue? Okay, bye. I'll talk to you later. So it's so uncomfortable for me, and I have to learn that. I have to learn that because.
And that's why it pisses me off when you keep quiet. Because for me, it's not that. For me, it says to me that you're not ready to hear me, to understand me. Yet you've just had 30 minutes to explain to me. Even when I'm in the wrong, hear me. At the very least, hear your partner, because isn't that what kindness is? And then now resolve between the two of you, then go for the issue. Because you know the issue keeps coming back, and that's a bad thing with conflict. If you don't sort out the real issue, it will come back.
Right.
Yeah.
I'm so tired.
But have you understood? Because I understood you.
I've heard you.